Blast Music247.com. We're changing the industry, one artist at a time. Oh boy. There we go. Forgot to switch the background. What's up, y'all? It is officially week 1 in the NFL.
Yes,
and
sir.
I know we're not completely done because there's a game tonight, but nevertheless, we still finna do this. I'm your boy David. Got Gooch, Sharita, Rock, and D-Ray. Hopefully Big Los will show up, but I won't blame him if he don't, because you know I get it.
We know how he is.
I get it.
He don't
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing W.
Living the vida loca, bro. Living the
W.
vida loca.
I think we all good except Sharita.
And this ain't West Coast.
Hey man, would you go ahead and put some more pesos?
Keep pounding.
Oh boy.
Hey man, stop paying your internet with pesos, man. Put some dineros on that, man.
You got to switch the roach that's running that hamster wheel. Anyway, hey, it is another amazing week. We're glad everyone had hopefully a safe Labor Day, and now we're here to talk some trash. But there's some trash in itself that need to be talked real quick, and that's the whole situation with the police and Tyreek Hill. That is some foolishness.
Oh, we going on straight into it, huh? Okay.
Hey, man.
Hey, look, we
Let's
might as
do
well
it.
go ahead and go on into it, man. For real, for real.
His teammate even got cited.
We do know that one officer did get, was sent home, administrative leave, but I'm thinking it was the clown that had his knee in his back though when he was on the ground. That
guy.
Well, they just released the body cam video on Twitter.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it.
And I'm gonna tell you basically, because we're not gonna play it here, but
right.
basically what I saw was a white police officer that used an opportunity and his badge to assert his dominance over a young black millionaire, a young black influential millionaire.
Yeah.
Who he knew was on his way to a game. He knew that the car he was driving was probably worth more than what that guy would make in his entire career as a police officer. And he saw it as an opportunity to try to, quote unquote, humble someone.
He changed his entire life.
Exactly. And the sad part about it is the policemen's union, not a surprise. They've already endorsed this dude saying, they support what he did. But, it's just.
I got a different view of it.
Okay, go ahead let me mute.
Well, here's what I got. After looking at the video from the beginning, because I couldn't understand why he got pulled over. It was for speeding and reckless driving, trying to get to the game. All that's cool. Pull him over. Now, he said he wasn't being disrespectful. The guy tapped on the window for him to let down his window. He let it down a little bit, then he let it back up. He tapped on it again, said, put down the window. Tyreek did not do that. Now, I don't know about you. I've been told to do what the police tell me to do. I come in with window down because I want him to go home safe and I want me to go home safe. I want him to know I'm no threat. If you in a tinted car and you let the window down and let it back up, and then won't let it back down. Plus, you've been speeding and driving recklessly. I'm gonna have to take precaution, but that doesn't mean it should have went to where it went to.
Right.
That's all. But my point is, Tariq never should have put himself in that position. He should have let his window down, gave the man his license and registration, and quit trying to be a diva. And
yeah,
he never got that.
It might be why he was humbled during the press conference and saying he was going to do whatever he could to work with Miami-Dade to bring some type of closure to the situation on his part. Because I did see that he stated.
Here's my pushback to that, Gooch. It would be different if this was I-95, right? It'd be different if this was, downtown Miami or somewhere else. This was right there at the stadium. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And so at the end of the day, common sense would tell you that if you see a McLaurin doing 90 at the stadium, somebody is going to the game. That's number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, while we are the average person is saying we need to comply, someone that's in the limelight, someone that is in a higher tax bracket than us, may not want to be filmed. They may not want to be seen. They may not. There's a lot of other criteria that goes on, and Miami-Dade police know this. This is not the first millionaire they pulled over, right? So they know this. They know that there's protocol when it comes to a VIP. In this particular case, this police officer decided that he wanted to not assert the law. He wanted to insert his own dominance and his own whatever, right? Maybe because he never got picked to play pickup basketball or tag football, or maybe he always was the first one out in dodgeball, and who knows? But he decided today that he wanted to make a point. So
yeah,
I agree with you on
this tag before he pulled them.
I agree with you on that, D-Ray. As soon as Tariq opened up the door, it should have been de-escalation. He wasn't a threat.
And that's what I'm on him. Exactly. And
but I'm saying Tariq never should put himself in that situation still. If you don't want to be filmed or whatnot, do the speed limit and don't drive recklessly.
Now I can't fault you there. That's a fact. I can't really fault you there, and that should be a signal or a sign to the owners of the Dolphins that maybe there needs to be a protocol in place for when players are near the stadium
to protect them. Yeah,
right. All I know is Jerry Jones would never.
Especially
not with Dak with his $231 million guaranteed.
Nah. Well,
that was a good segue.
Mm-hmm. We're still on Tariq, but go ahead.
That's all I say. Everything else was supposed to be. It should have been de-escalated after that.
It should have been. And guess what's gonna happen? He might get a suspension. Mm-hmm. There might be, some kind of charges or a speeding ticket where Tariq has to go do community service or do a PSA or something, and this will all blow over. But it really could have the attitude of that police officer, particularly in light of the police shootings that we've seen over the past 3 to 4 years. It's still alarming. It's not surprising, but it's still alarming, and it's a bad look. So,
well, I know as an educator, I don't want my child or anybody, other young black men, to think they can just put their window down and put it back up and don't follow the instructions of the authorities.
Right.
You will get your Negro wake-up call, that's for sure.
You ain't never lied. And you would rather it be from a loved one than someone you don't know wearing a badge.
That is a fact.
Now, what we saying about that?
Enough of that.
He wrote a check and the bank bounced. That's what we were saying about that.
No doubt.
I mean, can you imagine, you in your chosen profession, and you just signed a contract that is worth $250 million.
He
Let
got
this sink
4
in.
years. 4 years, 240 million, 231 million guaranteed. But wait, there's more. 80 million signing bonus.
He meaning that as soon as he signed his name on that contract, they cut him a check for 80 million right
80 million.
there.
Let me see. Do I have the cha-ching sign in here?
That's my owner. They ain't my GM, but that's my owner.
There you go.
Bruh. You know what my first thought was when I saw that contract? How rich does someone have to be that they can write a check for $80 million
And not even flinch.
and not even blink?
That was pocket change. You're muted, Sharita, just so you know.
Sorry, guys. On a Sunday.
Right.
Right, on a Sunday when the banks are closed, right?
Let's say, well, Jerry Bank ain't matter of fact, Jerry probably had that 80 million sitting at the house.
Oh, he did.
Bring your U-Haul, son. I got it in small bills.
Man. Look, all I'm saying,
Crazy.
all I'm saying is I'm happy for Dak. He's endured not just the outside fans, but even the in-house fans who was pulling on him, which is the most asinine thing to me, Gooch. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
If he
It was
worth
like
60 million,
it was like that. Go ahead.
Expectation. They have expectations.
is he worth 60 million? Is the question.
Worth got nothing to do with it. That's the market value, brother.
It's
not only
market value.
Well, you know what? It's not necessarily. It is some of the market value, but is he worth 60 million to Dallas? Maybe. Is he worth 60 million to make sure nobody else gets him but Dallas? Definitely. Because what you did not want.
Go ahead.
Is for, what you did not want is for him to go to a team like a Philadelphia, like a
Giants,
like a Giants, and come back and bite them in the butt.
Sharita says she don't want him.
She wants Daniel Pennies. Got
Okay, wait. Did you say Daniel Penny?
You need a total recall.
She don't want to entertain Rick Red.
You need to wait on no Schwarzenegger and everything, right? Total recall.
Say we're going to Mars and everything.
Our general manager, like,
Sharita, I felt that way.
Down here, y'all, we suffering.
Sharita, I felt that way before. Like fire the hot dog seller, fire the person that's out there parking the cars, fire the guy that's cutting the grass, even fire the ticket lady, the mean ticket lady. Fire them all.
That real country boy though, because he's very authentic.
Now, before we get to the Giants, I wanted to finish something with Dak, and this is the realization I need my man Gooch to understand, and I know D-Ray will, being an outsider, and even Sharita. Let's say we got rid of Dak. Who are we going to replace?
Cooper Rush.
That is a scary ass thought. Even worse, Trey Lance. And we got knuckleheads.
I don't want Trey Lance.
We got knuckleheads saying put him in because he's young. You think Cowboy fans are mad now? At least we making 12-5 for the past 3 years. You get rid of Dak, it's going to be 5-12 easy.
I think the misconception is I didn't want that. I don't mind having that, but at a certain price is my thing.
Look at this dude checking the wallet.
Because I want to build a team around him.
Well, here's the thing.
I want the money. I want the money to still be there.
Bro.
I just want to build a team around him. He needs more help.
Jerry just showed that that's all fluff. He just putting the pressure on because he just signed CD before he signed Dak.
He did.
And they both paid.
Okay, so you want to know an egregious waste of money?
Salute to you,
Come on, Paul Graham. That's my boy right there. You want to know what an egregious waste of money is?
What's that?
Baker Mayfield.
Wow.
At the same time that Dak signed his deal on a Sunday, they gave Baker Mayfield 3 years, $100 million.
Go Baker, get that money, son.
This is the same dude that washed out in Cleveland, that washed out in Carolina, and landed in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he came from college, he had the flu.
I mean, is Baker Mayfield worth $30 million a year?
In some places.
I don't
In
follow
some
him
places.
that well.
Apparently.
Now, what I want to know is, because we're gonna go to the Giants. I'm not gonna crack jokes because the joke's already been laid. Yo, that whole thing about the Danny Pennies, there were fans saying that as he was walking by, and these are Giant fans, and I'm like, I even know Cowboy fans could be raw, but dang, son, that's a whole nother level.
First of all, and shout out to Big Lowe's for ducking us this week.
He didn't want to acknowledge the trophy he about to get.
He you know what? Make sure you inbox him the trophy. But
just like the Academy Award, Big Lowe's wasn't able to make it here tonight.
There's a quote on the Giants right here.
I will accept this award in Big Lowe's behalf. But think about it. Oh, he went and found some American money. Not quite.
Don't know.
Not quite. But no, think about it. You watch on Thursday night. You watch Saquon Barkley run for 3 touchdowns, 1,400 yards.
Oh yeah.
And what did the Giants owner say? What, a couple of days? Was it last season?
Oh, he was talking some boo boo.
I would lose sleep if Saquon went somewhere and ran for X amount of yards and whatever. And then that's exactly what happened.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, 132 yards on the first night, 3 touchdowns.
Setting the standard.
You know what, Saints fan? I'm gonna need you to just stop.
What up, Kamiko?
Hey, Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, what is your team? What is your team? I'm curious.
She's a Saints fan.
I wanted to hear her say it.
Oh, my bad.
Well,
She'll tell you.
We'll see you in a week.
No doubt. She'll tell you.
You know, for her to be a perpetual disappointment. But I want to hear from Miss Sharita. Miss Sharita, let's just say, oh God, I just want to say who dat. I ain't stopping nothing. Who that for life? What?
All right, program. Say it with your chest.
You Saints fans are just like little.
Say it with the bag on your head.
Yeah, say it with a bag on your head. Where's the raid at? Go ahead and spray these little Saint fans.
We got our bags over here in Carolina, so.
Oh,
so
Lord.
Sarita, first and foremost, welcome to Rats. Number one,
Facts.
And number two, I need you to establish your team. Number one, because I don't want you to be like certain people that have a team and then a B team and then a C team. You know, because that can make the football season a little rocky.
I dig it. So I was born a Steelers fan because Daddy wouldn't let us watch anything else. And
your daddy raised you right.
You know how they say when kids get
Our cream must be smoking already.
Listen, you know how they say when kids get the opportunity to make their own decisions, they make the wrong ones. So when it was time for me to select my own personal team, I hung out with the Steelers for a while. But, you know, when we got our own franchise extension in 1996 here in North Carolina, you know, I started going with my Panthers. And, you know, as a woman, y'all can make all the jokes if you want to. Just make sure you don't get yourselves in trouble with the listeners or the viewers. But I thought the colors were pretty. So I said, I'm going to like this a lot.
I'm going to get off the camera for just a second.
All right. He said Twinkie break.
Twinkie break.
The colors was good.
You mindful, right? I'm going to tell you, I know stats, movements. You know, of course, I know key players. I know where Keenan Allen is, guys. He's in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I asked where Keenan Allen. He actually is from North Carolina. He was with the Rams at one point, but he's in Chicago now. And so, I'm an avid watcher. I watched most of the games yesterday, which was really crazy, especially the Rams Lions game.
Welcome.
But all the Williams boys in the league is showing up and showing out yesterday. Except for the Williams guy in Chicago unintentionally. But we'll get.
Sharita, what do you feel the Giants need to be able to improve? Like, I mean,
consistency.
Do you have one player, just one, that you can be to say is consistent? Besides, not consistently winning, a winner. You got some losers on there.
No. Dang. Consistently crying.
Oh, damn. Sharita said no punches pulled.
And making excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, not a whole new team. Hold up. Giants need a smarter GM.
Be consistent. Everybody crying. Like ever since Eli Manning.
I know it's coming.
It's been a problem. I don't even dig him like that, but I'm just saying, at least, he had answers.
You know what, Gooch? It's just like in Coming to America, when it's like, that's they won. Every time they talk about Super Bowl, a Giants fan want to pull Eli Manning out there.
Pull him out the Duchess.
Let me put a rabbit hat. Eli.
What's the pretty boy they had? What's the pretty boy that they had?
Oh, he wasn't there for long, right? Like Tommy, what's his face?
Yes.
Tommy, what was that dude's name? He had an Italian name.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I forgot. No, it ain't Danucci, bro. Nah, I thought they was gonna work with him. Actually,
I'll tell you, that's kind of
like him. You sit over there with that talk, sir.
People always do differently when they go from one place to another. You remember that year when the Patriots ran through 3 quarterbacks and that third quarterback was Garoppolo?
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking so much smack about Jimmy Garoppolo, but then he goes to San Francisco and shows his ass.
Mm-hmm.
It just really, really depends on where you go and what you do.
Right.
I ain't heard of James Triplett no more ever again, though.
Well, you know what it sounds like to me? I think the Giants are taking your advice to replace everybody. Because you know who they replacing first? The fans.
Wow.
Wow. This is rat.
Oh, dang.
They replacing the fans first. They needed a fresh
new batch.
Fresh new batch. Y'all must be stale.
Excuses too. It's some diehards on my timeline on Facebook newsfeed. Making mad.
No, I mean, this is the thing. Even me, D-Ray can attest because this is our 3rd year of Rats. Hey, I've been a Cowboys fan. I love my team, but he'll hear me cry too and complain. It happens. It's a cycle. We all go through this.
Not me.
So, yeah, okay, Gooch.
What are we doing here? What's our excuse over here in Carolina, Troy? What's that? That is not a cycle, bro.
I haven't even watched that game because all I heard was the atrocity of it.
Same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
That is crazy.
Wow. I mean, exactly. You know what? Maybe Lawrence Taylor can come out of retirement.
Oh,
you know what? Coach or own? Let him be our GM, and we're gonna have some really, really, really checkered choices.
Gooch, did you say they were all on coke?
No, is that what you said? They would all be on coke. All the players.
oh, yeah, you're right.
Well,
or Twinkies.
Or Twinkies. LT did his thing though.
No, but I mean, at the end of the day, the Giants are in the same boat as the Panthers, but here's my problem. I think the Panthers are worse, and let me tell you why. Because The Panthers went and signed that quarterback. They knew he was undersized, right? Because he's a full 5'10". I can't think of his name right now, but I'll look it up in a minute.
CJ Young?
CJ
Stroud?
No. That's not his name.
Remember his name. Everything's a fog.
Yeah, everything is a fog right now. But
Right quick.
yeah, I'm gonna look it up. But he is a smooth 5'10", right? Bryce Young.
Okay.
They knew what they were getting when they thank you, Stokes, Bryce Young.
Thank you.
They knew what they were getting. Instead of playing to his strengths, right? They still got him in the pocket. They still got him trying to hit open receivers. You got rid of all of your dog receivers, right? So you got a young receiver. You got rid of all your dogs. Now, who's your running back? Oh, yeah. You let McCaffrey go to the 49ers. So who's your running back? Oh, man. So now you got this 5'10" dude back there sitting like Doug Flutie with nobody to throw to and no lane to run in.
Not Flutie.
Flutie.
I was gonna say Drew Brees, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, Doug Flutie was shorter than Drew Brees.
Yeah, he was.
and Drew Brees had enough sense to get the heck up out of there. Apparently, Bryce Young ain't got the memo yet. But yeah, hold on. Tan said they need to call Cam Newton back. And you know what?
Man.
Cam won't fit up under his helmet.
And Cam will come back.
Cam would come back. And I guarantee you, they might not win, but they would put butts in seats.
I would definitely watch the game.
Because look, I saw somebody say that Carolina Panthers ticket's going to be so cheap, it's going to be a free ticket with a Bojangles 2-piece meal.
Oh.
Don't want to have them.
I say, look, if you get 2 tickets, if you get white meat.
Damn.
Ooh, he's on fire tonight. He's on
when we
fire
win that
tonight.
one game, y'all gonna hear from me. All right? Just remember this.
We're gonna let you have
Remember this, Danny.
I'm gonna look at the schedule to see when this one game can possibly happen, because I don't see it happening in the rest of 2024.
Even if they play the Titans, I don't see it happening.
Shout out to Kenneth Fly, because we know that the Titans are your team.
Yeah.
And I was really, really happy that the Titans lost Kenneth Fly, but don't be putting me in no song, bro.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we don't need no part 2 on that beat.
I don't need to be making no trips. It's like, hey, man, I'm going to pull up.
Yeah, we ain't going to be having these kind of specialized songs. Thank you very much.
Old black and gold. Always want to.
Can we talk about the Texans right quick?
Yeah, let's talk about
Talk
it.
about some excitement.
Oh, you want to talk about excitement? Oh, okay. Talk about Texans.
Okay, I do have these guys' names. Stephon Diggs, Joe, Nico. They showed up and showed out.
Now, were you here last or 2 weeks ago when there was one person on this panel who picked that team to go all the way to Super Bowl and win?
Is that the same one who got his counterfeit pesos revoked?
Nope.
Oh,
That would be one DJ Goose who said Houston's gonna go all the way.
Oh,
Texans
boy.
is set up.
I said that. Watch what I say.
They said
I
they
want
set up.
everybody out there to pay close attention, because the one thing that happens on Rats right around December, January, we get this thing of amnesia, and people will argue you down that they never said something, and then the footage is there, and then they don't think that I know, but then Veep gets these text messages at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, do something with that footage, man. Make sure you block it, man. Make sure nobody sees that, man. Because don't have me out here looking bad, man. I already got Grecian formula in my hair, man. Don't have me out here looking bad.
Oh,
That's a flip flopper.
The flip flopper.
Chief Rock flip flopper.
Hey, the chief flip flopper.
Chief Rock
I like
flip flopper. Chief Rock flip flopper.
Chief Rock flip flopper. Hey, look, you got to say the whole thing like a pimp named Slipback.
No doubt.
Yeah, boy, he'll flip flop.
You know what? I know Veep has got his hands full, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. We're at the bottom of the hour. We're gonna play the blast or the spotlight, which is my man Mike Jeezy out of the ATL, and I want everybody that when we talk about the Steelers to keep that same energy.
All right,
here on Rats.
We're gonna diss them too. Let's go.
Watch your mouth.
Make sure you keep that same energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Make sure you keep that same energy.
Mike G coming through the crowd raw, big dog. You don't really wanna feel these claws. See, God loves me anyway, despite these flaws. So I gotta get a little buck wild, yeehaw. My God giving y'all the blessings, so I never tap out. No time for stressing. I'm confessing that I'm still learning lessons. When I get knocked down, get up stepping, cause I know how my blessings flow. Started from the ground down to the tiptoe. Holy Spirit, you don't wanna miss this flow, cause I'm talking about you and the whole trio. The Father's on top and they call me mijo. For my Latino, this Jesucristo. My God's bilingual, so if you didn't know, I'ma speak English, me amigo.
Make sure you keep that same energy. 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 Make sure you keep that same energy.
Somebody tell me whose man's is this? Flip flop, they crisscross, wanna jump when they plotting the whole twist. Well, hey, Mr. Big Stuff, now tell me who you think you are. Call Gene Knight, cause you know you're dismissed. I got a lot of enemies, they draining my energy, but tell them my energy is inside of my energy. If I'm at a dead end, I'm counting on real friends, the type that will help you and open the Red Sea. Never make a promise that you can't keep. Nobody really likes a bluff, that's a wedge so deep. If you're gonna repent, then I suggest an upkeeping. If that energy drain, then throw away the whole thing. Sometimes you gotta cut the cord to keep moving forward, to be a valuable piece within this game and board. What's done in the dark is brought to the light, it's heads and tails. So tell me how you call it, alright? Listen, hot or cold, ain't no man in the middle, cause if it gets spit out, ain't no stopping this riddle. You're headed on a dead end, on a one way. I know you see the sign, read it what the Lord say. On a periodic table, I'm an element, and me and God got a chemistry. So next time you ever think about attacking me, well, make sure you keep that same energy.
Make sure you keep that same energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Make sure you keep that same energy.
Yeah, I'm living for God for real. I go fishing for real. I'm like a Navy SEAL, toting that Pelican bill. I'm just a kid full of Skittles, no riddle, it's simple. I love it with all of my energy, I get empty. In the forefront, I'm up on my tippers. I think I saw Jesus in my dreams. Oh, you don't believe all that sweet honey, please. I get hyped through the night, all my energy gon' spike. Oh, I think I see the light.
Make sure you keep that same energy. 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 Make sure you keep that same energy.
Boom.
Make no mistake about it, Mike Jeezy is one of our dudes.
Man, I think we got a hit.
That song be hitting hard.
It's
Yeah,
hard,
dude.
boy.
Nigga said, "Way to catch you" is definitely stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
Yeah,
Facts.
It should be, instead of saying "who that," just say keep that in.
I want that same energy that's coming game
And if you
on Monday.
are an
Same
independent
energy.
hip hop artist, comedian, spoken word artist, ready to get your art out there, go to blastmusic247.com, fill out a free profile. Let's get your art out to the community. But wait, Blast Music 247 is also for the fans. So if you enjoy independent content from musicians, rappers, comedians, and who knows whatever else, why don't you go to blastmusic247.com, fill out a free fan profile, and check out some of the great content that we have on blastmusic247.com, where we are changing the industry one artist at a time.
It is.
Miss Taylor, see, the problem with you Saint fans,
Oh boy, here we go.
Miss Taylor, the problem with you Saint fans is you're basically like baby Cowboy fans, right?
Stop it.
No, because what winds up happening, Saint fans are always excited right around July, August, September. Then they do like this disappearing act somewhere around October, right? And then we don't hear from them again until maybe early training camp, right around the draft. Right around the draft. And she says, negative shit, mate. Okay, Miss Taylor. Me to you, sis. And I want you to hear me clearly.
Here we go.
Drew Brees ain't coming back.
Ouch. Ouch.
It hurt.
But
Well,
moving on.
We
But
had
then
to say
again,
the same for about Romo for 4 years.
well, look, you know what though? Given the fact that the Saints are in the NFC South, 7-9 might make the playoffs this year. You just never know.
Valid point. Because Atlanta is suspect.
Everybody in the NFC South is suspect.
Fact.
Because a good Texas high school team can beat anybody in the AFC in the NFC South.
He ain't lying because DeSoto and all of them is cold.
DeSoto
Go ahead,
is cold.
Trina.
Hey, Soto for real.
West Meck.
Did you say West Meck?
I said West Meck.
You might as well have said West Rowan. What are you talking about?
Oh boy.
Mind you guys, high school teams in our area.
Oh,
You should have said Dudley. There is a rumor he could be coming back as a coach.
So good.
Dudley is good. They
Let's
better
say
than
Paige.
the Saints.
Let's say Paige.
Now, see, you're gonna leave them worldies alone.
Paige is the Pirates. That's who Dudley beat the first
Oh,
game.
Grimsley. I meant Grimsley. My bad. Yeah, you're right. It's been a minute.
That's my alma mater. I guess I just come from a long line of losers. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm not gonna even. You know what? No, because that's a trap. Sharita, that's a trap. I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Paige used to win back in the day. Shouts out, God bless the Marion Kirby. They used to win.
I'm gonna leave you out there in the deep water because Sugar Shack ain't calling me at 2:00 in the morning. Hey man, hey, hey, I'm gonna be like the Fed.
With that, we could segue into Joe Burrow's new hair color and how he was flossing and stunting so much he couldn't even show up for his team yesterday.
Damn. Sharita with the flames. Okay.
all right.
Real quick before you get in real deep, since we jumped on the Tyreek so quick, I forgot to show you his touchdown celebration.
Yeah.
That's out to my brother. My brother is a diehard Miami Dolphins fan. My cousin.
He got jokes.
My cousin is actually an attorney for the Dolphins. My cousin Michael Williams used to play for the Dolphins back in the day.
Right.
So
Okay, cuz.
amazing.
You know who else is a big Dolphins fan? Shout out to DJ Ronnie Ron. I know somewhere
That's right.
You watching us and you are secretly giggling to yourself because you really think the Dolphins, this is y'all year. You really think that this is your year? This could be 1970 all over again. Psych.
D-Ray really feeling his quarterback, right, y'all?
Which one?
Which one? I was gonna say.
I said it like that just so he could say that like that.
Night, wonderful
All right,
peace.
Miss
I'm
Taylor.
about to eat out of my Saints wear utensils. Be blessed. Okay, well, make sure that you don't spill none of your food because a lot of that Saint stuff got holes in it, just like y'all.
Oh.
And
Camille, stay with us. Stay with us all season. Don't fade to black. Show him up.
And your spoon can't catch nothing, so have a backup.
He said the spoon can't catch nothing.
Sink or
Good
swim,
Lord.
Camille. Stay with us. I'm here, and I'm a Panthers fan, baby. I'm here.
I know you said you talked about the Joe Burrow not showing up yesterday, and that's fair. But I really want and I need you two, especially Veep and Gooch, to hold on to something.
Uh-oh.
I had faith in him. No, I had faith in him out of college. I love Joe Burrow.
He reminded me of a broke down Brett Favre, and you know how we feel about Brett Favre on rap. I want to thank.
Like Voldemort? Is it that deep?
I want to thank the Dallas Cowboys for doing us a solid in the AFC North, for beating the Browns yesterday. Thank you so much.
All we could do for you.
Yeah.
It was nothing. It was nothing.
We needed that. We needed that. We needed that.
It was nothing.
So now the Bengals are 0-1, the Browns are 0-1, and it's only the Ravens and the Steelers and that's how it should be.
That's what I meant to show.
Didn't the Ravens lose too?
Yes, they did.
I thought the Ravens won. They lost?
No, they lost. They lost to the Eagles.
So does that mean that
the KC?
We're top of our conference?
Yes.
They lost by that's the edited toe. My bad. That's the wrong toe. They done cut the toe off.
The Titans lost.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Why they do that man like Kunta Kinte? They ain't supposed to do that man like that.
Hey, them fans is so. When I say they so. Dak played like he got paid, no doubt. And you ain't lying, Tan. Lamar was throwing crazy. And not in a good way.
Let's hope the Josh Allen's hand assessment this week don't put him out.
I'm not hoping nothing. Josh Allen is officially overrated to me. I've been waiting 3 years for this dude to show up like they've been saying that he could show up. Right? I done gave him 3. The first year I had him on my fantasy team, let me down. The second year,
do it again.
He said, "Do it again." Jeez.
Make sure nobody was looking. I had to make sure nobody was looking. But no, like the second year, shaky, let me down again. This year, no love at all. None.
Hey, he's pretty good in the regular season. A couple of games.
I mean, he's like the Dallas Cowboy North. Dallas Cowboy winter team. Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But
it's going to show up. They got to watch the Bills this year.
Always.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, they were never an always team to watch. It's just the last couple of years they've really been consistent.
All right, so we can we really talk about a team?
I don't know. Is there a team to talk about?
Yeah, is there a team to talk about?
What team should we be talking about? Yeah, make him say it. Say his
So,
name.
I'm going to say this. Everybody on Rats knows, and everybody at Blast Music 247, Blast Radio 247, Soul Resurrection Music, and everywhere else that I go, they know that I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And I'm going to say this, and you know what? I think I'm going to cut the music so everybody can hear me. We got lucky.
We got lucky.
And so here's my problem. Justin Fields, yesterday, he did okay. He was efficient, right? He, as far as all the quarterbacks are concerned, with the exception of the game tonight, he finished 7th in all quarterback ratings, right?
Okay.
Which is decent.
That's decent. That's respectable.
But we didn't score any touchdowns. No rushing touchdowns, no throwing touchdowns.
Nope.
And we won on a litany of field goals.
Yes.
Now here's the problem with that.
It's still points.
It's still points, but here's the problem. Our punter, the one that held the ball for Boswell to kick all them field goals, got hurt.
Oh, dang.
He's out for the season.
How you get hurt?
That kind of hurt?
Yeah, he's out for the season. So the guy that held the ball for Boswell to kick all them field goals and the punt the ball, he gone. So we got to find somebody else. There's number one. Number two, and I can't. What is it tonight that I'm agreeing with former Cowboys? when
you know you were an undercover Cowboy fan.
I really am not. Not even on my worst day without coffee.
I concur.
What is I can't think of the coach. What is the coach? How about them Cowboys? What's
Jimmy
the coach?
Johnson.
Oh,
Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson said, "I don't understand why they won't let Justin Fields run," and I agree with him because it looks like what it looks like. It looks like Slash all over again. For those of you who were Steeler fans from the mid '90s, Slash was really, really good, but the problem was he had an offensive line, an offensive coordinator, and a head coach who really believed that they could turn him into a traditional quarterback, and he was not a traditional quarterback. He was the Michael Vick prototype, right? And I feel like they're doing the same thing with Justin Fields. They need to let him go. Somebody need to go to Baltimore and steal Lamar Jackson's playbook and let Justin do his thing, because I mean he can throw a little bit, but I mean 17 of 23 for 156 yards. I don't know.
Here's your problem, in my opinion.
No INTs. No INTs.
As soon as Russ is back,
I'll take it.
He's in the starting lineup, and Russ can't cook.
He can't even with Betty Crocker.
The problem is that Russ is going to need probably 2, 3, maybe 4 games to really warm up, and in the AFC North, 3 to 4 games is going to sink your season.
Oh yeah,
right. So wait a minute. What did he say?
He said Fields is a better choice over Russ.
That's all.
I don't know about that.
Let me ask you this: Go ahead.
I was gonna say my grandfather said one thing back in the day as an athlete. He was a boxer. He said men have to stay out the bedroom in order to keep their spunk to be the player or athlete that they need to be. As long as Russ Wilson
leave Sierra alone.
Okay, so first and foremost,
I don't blame him on that
one. Goose, you beat me to it, because if that was the case,
there is two sports: football and Sierra. I'm sorry.
I would have a quarterback rating of minus 25.
You feel me? You feel me? Because
that Negro is the first quarterback in NFL history to underhand pitch a ball.
What are we playing? Softball here?
So what I was asking is, would you say Justin Fields is a Jameis Wilson 2.0?
Oh, no, not even.
You don't think so?
No.
You think he's better than Jameis?
No, I don't. Because see, the thing is with Jameis got an arm.
Yeah, he did.
Jameis got a cannon.
But he's a gunslinger, though, man.
No, but you know what? I would much rather have a gunslinger than to have a runner. And let me tell you why. Gunslingers is what won us 4 Super Bowls in the 70s. Terry Bradshaw was a gunslinger.
Yeah, he was.
Gunslingers is what won Dallas Super Bowls. That's what won the 49ers Super Bowls. You have never seen, I mean, even Mahomes, right? Mahomes is a gunslinger. You've never really seen a quarterback that's a runner. I mean, you know, like Lamar is great, but who have you seen that's a runner that really just like, okay, other than Michael Vick, but Michael Vick never got to the big dance.
First year.
I got one name in mind.
Okay, talk to me.
Best person off the top of my head is Steve Young.
Oh, I love Steve Young.
That is true, but you know what? That's almost like saying, what's your boy that came after Jimmy Johnson? Barry. No, not Barry Sanders. Your coach.
What was the coach's name?
That was
Windsor.
Yeah,
Windsor.
yeah. That was like saying Switzer is a better coach than everybody else when he came in with the team that Jimmy Johnson put together. Or like Chucky is a better coach than old boy in Tampa than Tony Dungy, and Tony Dungy put that together. And you know what, Stokes? Let me tell you something about him at Denver. That was a bad fit altogether. They shouldn't have made that trade, no way. Because Denver is dysfunctional. They still had Peyton Manning's offense they was trying to run in Denver.
Wow. And Peyton Manning, he was a playbook specific guy. You can't do that with other people because of the talent that he amassed.
Well, that and the fact that Peyton Manning couldn't move his neck, you know, too far. So, you know, you had to have specialized plays. So, hold on. Cam Newton ran like Vic. Not quite. But
Cam
here's the thing.
Quick. Yeah.
Here's the thing about it, though. Michael Vick was just quick. Cam was fast, but big and fast.
He was
now,
big.
If you had your choice, who would you rather get ran over by? Somebody that's Michael Vick, or somebody like Cam? Cam is like what, 6'5", 280?
Yeah,
He's like a linebacker hitting you. Yeah.
You know, and you want that coming at you with a 4.4?
No.
With a helmet on.
Because if he put that shoulder down,
Right.
Look, and you wake up in the ice bath. Like, how did I get in this ice? Who won the game?
we're preserving your body.
You know what I mean?
Y'all ever seen those backs that really just, you know, once they pass their heyday, they just get tossed from team to team until it's time to become an analyst?
Mm-hmm.
That's Russell Wilson at this point.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say that was Tom Brady.
We're headed that way, I hope.
No, Tom Brady's first appearance as an analyst was weird because he don't know how to read a prompter yet. But
They don't know how to read a prompter.
Well, that's another thing. How did you guys feel Tom had done?
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
He got to get like Chris Collinsworth.
No,
oh, Lord.
he does
not please, not Chris.
No,
that's why
Please
it's going to take years of experience. He's going to keep reading that prompter like.
Here's the problem. I thought that Chris Collinsworth's voice was the most annoying thing in the NFL until I heard Romo's voice. Then I thought Romo's voice was the most annoying thing I heard until I heard Brady's voice last night. It's like, dude, for somebody that won all them Super Bowls, your voice pitch is really, really high. It's just like, ew.
Me and Gooch was saying that fool was making us lulled to sleep.
I went to sleep on his, bro.
I
went to sleep on him.
Did I see Chris Collinsworth's son somewhere in the mix yesterday?
That I don't know.
I think I saw something about that. I don't barely remember, but I think you might be right.
But it was some kid with last name Collinsworth, and he was a tall, lanky white man. So I was like, wow, either his son or his nephew or somebody has gotten into the analyst profession.
Okay.
Well,
that's
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some research on that. But yeah, you know what I thought was really, really telling? Mike Pereira was standing there welcoming Tom Brady, and Tom Brady stuck a pound out and had to rewind and left him hanging. It's like, this is what you get. I don't pay people. I'm here to, read instant replay. I don't care about you and your Hall of Fame career.
I'm Mother Blank and Mike Pereira. You better respect me.
Analysts really feel the same way as football players do. They don't want people coming into their realm who really don't know what they're doing.
But think about it. Think about it. You are somebody that went to college for mass communications. You did an internship at a radio station or a TV station. You worked your way all the way through, and you were happy when they gave you that 10-year, $5 million contract. And then Tom Brady come in, $250 million.
That's a bite in the face. That's not even a slap.
I thought it
That's
was 375, but okay, go ahead.
You might be right, but I'm just saying.
Real quick for a news flash, the Jets are up over the Niners 7-6 right now.
Okay.
Yes.
And Jack Collinsworth is Chris Collins' son, a reporter.
Okay.
And shout out to Miss Banks wherever you are. I hope the 49ers lose.
Oh,
Indeed.
yeah.
I second that.
Third.
No love for the Niners here. Real quick, I wanted to post the hater pick of the day. This deals with our boy AB84. For those who don't know, it's Antonio Brown.
You know what?
This dude is Twitter magic. This fool said, N-word dressed like he gonna take my luggage at an all-inclusive resort. He talk about Tua.
Hey, this is the dude that keep unplugging Chief Rocker's internet wherever he's at. No pesos, no internet.
There it is, man.
Yeah.
So Sharita, I know you didn't know. I didn't know you know. But we have what's called the Covenant Golden Turd Award. What happens with the Golden Turd Award is every week, whoever is at the bottom of the list gets the Golden Turd Award. Now, Big Los was going to have this on his head, but of course, he's not here. So, on behalf, there he is. There he is. Here you go, Big Los. There's your trophy, but Sharita will take it on your behalf, my brother. So better luck next week.
Yeah, in his absence.
It is.
I want to go back to this question right here.
Go ahead.
Y'all are not going to believe what I'm going to say. Based on week 1 performance, who would y'all say is the leading MVP?
Baker Mayfield.
Literally, it's going to be Dak.
I said Baker Mayfield.
Dak.
Baker
Mayfield.
Mayfield.
This fool said Baker Mayfield.
Thank you for your graciousness, Big Los. I'll make sure you get this trophy. I'll meet you in the parking lot at your job.
Why do you feel it's Dak, D-Ray?
Literally because you signed the biggest contract in NFL history.
I thought we were talking about football performance.
NFL history, and then you showed up. And you let them know. What did they say on ESPN? You let a naysayer know.
Yeah.
He did for the first half.
As I said, I mean, mind you, we were dealing with a playoff team. Of course, they're gonna say, but they were the Browns. Come on now, look, last year. They were a playoff team. Their defense was number 1. You gotta quit trying to change the narrative just because the Cowboys pulled that dub out there behind. A win is a win. So
win is a win.
Let's go see week 2.
Thank you. So that's how you got to on to the next. So week 2. Let's see here. Who do you guys play Sharita next week?
I don't know.
He said we dealing one thing at a time.
I'll look it
up. I know. We play the Broncos, so I'm not worried. The only thing I'm really, really worried about is that we're playing in Denver, and given the Steelers' history, Colorado and the Steelers sometimes don't mix, especially when AB is haunting the team. So, that could be a factor. But hey, I still like our chances to go in 2-0.
All right, I'm checking for you, Sharita.
They play the Browns.
I'll have my stats together next week with my team. I'd be so disgusted.
They play Washington.
Who played the Browns? Who played the Browns?
The Giants play Washington, brother.
Okay.
Oh, we would be remiss to mention the Washington Commanders. And they was the 0-1. They was on the 0-1 squad.
We didn't talk about them on purpose.
Okay.
we have no representative for them, so you know.
I'm gonna learn. And we would be really remiss to not mention the head coach of the Patriots getting his first win yesterday.
A black coach, correct?
Yes. Young, is it what's his name?
That part I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm conflicted. Who Dallas play next week?
The Saints.
The Saints.
Y'all gonna be 2-0.
Hey, the Saints is a very tricky team with us. They're almost like a division rival. Yeah, it's like a division rival.
Here's the question: where is the game at? Where's the game going to be played? Oh yeah, no, Dallas gonna win that.
Yeah, especially on the heels of this win and this check. Y'all good to 1 week.
That same defense show up next week. Oh, it's on.
I guarantee y'all, if y'all see anything next week saying that Rats won't be played next week, you know why.
Pay him no mind. I am here even on the bad days. I ain't studying him. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
I know we up against the clock, but real quick, can we talk about how Colorado lost to Nebraska?
Oh man.
Can we talk about how Northern Illinois, who has a black coach, the team got paid $1.5 million to walk up in the South Bend, Indiana, and smack Notre Dame around on Saturday.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
Yes.
There was one more thing I wanted to drop before we head out. This is crazy. The GM, the commissioner, Roger Goodell, he wants to have shows in Australia. He wants to have it in, Sao Paulo is in Brazil. And then they want to have it in Munch, which I believe is Germany.
Munich.
Yeah, it is. Munich. But also, to the fact that he wants to have it in Australia, they're saying some flights to Australia is over 20 hours one way. Man, it's bad enough. It's bad enough you're stretching the players with their health. But if they're not getting, the proper rest and everything, I mean, I tell you, greed is a mofo, man.
No, but I mean, you got to think about it. They're gonna have to get first and foremost with respect to the Australia games. They're gonna have to really, like, if they got a game on like a Sunday, they're gonna have to get there the previous Sunday, because it's gonna take them 3 or 4 days to get that jet lag off of them. Before they could play, because the quickest flight is 20 hours, but most of the time that flight is a whole day. Right?
Yeah.
That's two. That's one. Two, and I forget which one said it, but I agree with this. Roger Goodell and those in the leadership of the NFL. Is it really a smart idea to send black millionaires to Brazil?
I go, I'm not one.
Go to Brazil and navigate it properly.
Bruh. Gooch, all I can say to that is bruh.
Mind you, they also had a restriction for them going out because there was some kind of bug or virus or something that's been, people were getting sick. So they said, do not leave your hotel.
I'm sorry. I would have to just take that chance.
Hotel. We had a party come to my hotel.
Hey, I had to take that chance. Do you know where you at?
Sorry, Streeter. The mannishness is just grown up.
Hey, keep it up, Buck. Keep it up,
I know what butt lift mean. I know what he means.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Goot. Sharita would be on the coaching staff too.
There it is.
And there it is.
Well, man.
I'd like to say real quick to this.
Sure.
I mean, it's really great to take American football overseas, but at the same time, you have to consider the safety of the players. Like you said, it would take a week to get off the jet lag and be able to get yourselves together for the game. But think about the week the game that you're playing the week after. It'll literally take you a month to recover from these excursions. They just need to be mindful about how they're doing it. They need to do this type of stuff in the off season to keep it popping, rather during a consistent 17-week stretch of work. Some people are actually having a hard time playing on Sunday and coming back on Thursday.
Facts. Now, also shout out to the Detroit Lions and the Rams. They did a really good game too.
That was the most amazing game yesterday. That topped the whole week 1 off.
That's what I'm saying. Right, exactly. Week 1 was definitely surprises. A lot of surprise victories that took place. So yeah, guys. I
would be remiss to say Matt Stafford's arm is impeccable. His completion rate is amazing.
And the whole Detroit looks better than they normally did. I mean, they had finesse. They were crisp, like their plays. There were some plays I've never seen before, and I'm like, oh boy.
And
Detroit got a coach.
Williams shook off that injury early to keep pushing, keep it pounding. He know how to come up off an injury and be like, yo, I'm back. He helped Jared Goff do the thing.
Yeah, and Detroit, I love their coach. I love their coach
too.
for real.
I do too. All right, y'all. So, hey, thank you for hanging out with us. Definitely come check us out next week. Sharita is now officially part of the Rats crew. Next week, we will be here probably full staff. Hopefully, the Dubs.
No, we got to figure out how to get him out of that Mexican prison that he in. But look, before we go,
yes.
Today we lost a great one.
I was gonna say that. Yes, we did.
We lost a great one, and it's hard to be sad for somebody who lived 93 years.
Yes.
Because they had such a full life. And you're gonna hear us on Blast Media talk about James Earl Jones pretty much all week because he encompassed everything that a lot of us love.
Oh yes, man.
Oh yeah, he passed today.
93.
93 years old. And the one thing that I want to point out on this show is his role. Right, his role in Field of Dreams, the movie with Kevin Costner about the baseball field back in the day. And the scene, because he plays Terrence Mann, former baseball player, enthusiast, and the fact that, one of his baseball idols invited him to go into the cornfield and he kind of disappeared into it. That's kind of how I feel, the ancestors came and got him today. And you're going to miss him because we miss his work. But God, man, what a life lived, man. Shout out to James Earl Jones. Peaceful journey, Your Highness. For real.
Chad Johnson.
Family and everyone.
R.I.P.
I love him as Darth Vader.
Yeah.
My favorite James Earl Jones movie was Claudine.
Love Claudine. Yeah.
Played that role. Oh my God, guys.
And you know what we love.
Earl
Dallas. I am your daddy, boy.
Thanks to AI, his voice will live on.
Yes,
that is a fact. And Stokes, I'm gonna need you to just get a good view of it. Just go ahead. Don't be scared. This is what winning looks like.
Tan, he's got the hat on and the background, so.
Oh boy.
All right, y'all.
I'm
all right, y'all.
I'm gonna start for work next week.
Okay. She said she's gonna be here. And also Miss Kamiko Taylor asked if she could jump in. So I said, come on, Saint down and everything. She said, all right.
Now we're gonna have to make her sign some paperwork. Make sure she don't get offended.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. The only thing worse is watching the Giants or the Panthers play. Stokes, what's your team again?
Cowboys.
Because the last I checked, last time y'all won something, we were still getting AOL discs sent to the house. All right, let's wrap this stuff up.
All right, y'all. Everybody, please be safe. We will definitely see y'all next week. Much love. Peace.
Hey, Sharita, they still had big booty TVs at the house when the Cowboys won last.
Not the bubble backs.